Hi yogis, welcome to today's practice. So this practice is really all about remembering why you started something. So I will totally be the first to admit that I am very guilty of doing things for like a result. Like I'm very result driven. You know, I always expect that if I put X amount of effort into something that I will get kind of what it is that I'm looking for. And going through all that, I kind of forget to enjoy doing what I'm doing. Like that kind of gets lost or gets muddied in the process of just seeking results all the time. And so lately I've been kind of asking myself, like, why are you doing what you're doing? Like, why are you teaching yoga? Or why are you lifting weights? Or why are you, choosing to seek challenges in your life? And I had to really be honest with myself and think long and hard about the answers to those questions. And so this practice is all about getting you in touch with that why and remembering why you started something and seeing if you can tap back into the joy or the choice to choose to do something with your very precious time. So it's definitely going to be a challenging class. The transitions and the sequencing will be a little unusual. So definitely more of a slower pace. I highly recommend that you have a block, especially if you struggle with like Revolved Triangle, Revolved Half Moon, or you're just really tight in general or don't like balancing. I highly recommend that you have a block or a table or something stable nearby to support your weight. And yeah, more than anything, just coming into this practice with an openness to remember your joy and to continually ask yourself why. Why are you here? Why are you doing this? And hopefully the answer is because you want to. So anyway, let's get started, yogis. So you're going to meet me in a child's pose position. So knees wide, big toes to touch, arms reaching forward. And just kind of dropping into this stretch, reaching your arms forward, letting your forehead come towards the earth. And taking a deep breath in through your nose. And slow exhale out through your nose. And just let your body get really heavy. So again, there's no need to force anything or to expect that your practice today feels any certain way. You're just showing up. Let your jaw relax. Let your face relax. And just start to really get in touch with your breathing. And just see if you can get that breath to reach down all the way into the very low part of your belly. Slow exhale here. Perfect. Keeping your head nice and heavy, go ahead and walk your arms over to the right and place your left hand on top of your right hand. Reach forward through the fingertips. Sit your left hip bone back. And again, deep breaths here. Nice. Another inhale. And then exhale, move the arms over to the left. This time, right hand on top of the left hand. We're going to sit the right hip back, reaching forward through the fingertips. And yogis, I'm keeping my head kind of lifted because of my mic, but try and let your head get really heavy. Let your neck relax. Nice, another deep inhale. And then exhale, slowly start to come back into a neutral child's pose, and then meet me up in a tabletop position. So knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders, arms really strong, navel towards the spine, and we'll just move through some cat-cow. So inhaling the heart forward, belly down, and then exhale, rounding it out. Once again, inhale, chest forward. And exhale, sending it all back. And do this a couple of times, just moving with your breath. And if you've been a long time practitioner, just kind of really remembering the joy in super simple movements like this. This ability to sync your breath with your body. You know, when I first started yoga, my mind was blown by that. Nice. One more set together. And then on the cusp of this cat pose, like right at the very tip top, chin into chest, spine really elevated, belly's kind of hollowing out. Keep your arms nice and strong, palms wide, downward facing dog. And just let your head get heavy again. So we want no tension. Again, we're coming into this practice with zero expectations that we're going to get something out of it. You know, we're just enjoying it because we like to do yoga. And hopefully yoga brings you joy. You don't have to do it. You're choosing to do it. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale, go ahead and meet me at the top of your mat. So just an easy stroll or step up. Inhale into halfway lift, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slow reach up in towards your mountain pose. And just really taking time to stretch at the top of this mountain. Exhale, let your arms relax down along the sides of your body. I might have to rearrange myself here, yogis. Sorry, my monstera is growing. All right, inhale. Let's move through some salutations. Again, keeping it really simple. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, step back to plank. On that out breath, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. It's really listening to your needs, your spine, your shoulders, your low back. And then exhale, downward facing. A couple deep breaths. And then journey back up towards the top of the mat. We'll meet in an inhale on that halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise up in a mountain. And then exhale, we're just meeting back at center. Great, inhale again, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. If you're a jumper, of course you can jump. I'm just moving nice and slow. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. And then exhale, downward facing Adho Mukha. 3 soulful breath here. Maybe even closing your eyes, heel-toeing the feet a bit. And then I'll meet you up at the top of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise up into mountain. And exhale, Samastitihi. Center, one more. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. I'm starting in high plank. Again, taking my time. Remembering the joy in moving in my body. Being present with my breath. We'll meet downward facing dog. Really nice, yogis. Take a couple of breaths here. Pull the belly button backwards towards the ceiling, towards the spine. Arms nice and strong, hips up high. And then come on down to all fours. Nice. Have your block nearby. We will need it eventually. You don't want you having to scramble for it if you don't need to. We're going to reach the right arm upwards towards the sky. Big stretch. Breath here. And then exhale, thread the needle. Right arm under the left. Right side of the face coming down. And then step your left toes back, please. Just opening up the chest a bit. Relax the jaw. Keep the belly nice and strong. Nice, push into that left arm. So left arm's our strong point, left knee comes down. As you unravel that right arm, step your right foot forward. Awesome. Keep that right arm lifted, nice deep bend in the right knee. Step your left hand back just a little bit, like towards the outer edge of the mat, and start to lean back through your chest. So opening up, right arm is no longer stacked over that shoulder, so it's really open. Imagine you wanted to reach back for a quadricep stretch, but we're not quite going there. Awesome. Reach your right arm back forward. Left toes tuck, down dog side stretch. So it looks a little bit like warrior two, but arms are going to reach towards the outer corner of the mat. Deep lunge in the right leg. Maybe your head drops a bit. And just stay with me here. We're going to move in like a circular shape on the mat. Just really getting out of the head and into the body. Nice. Continue to walk the arms over alongside edge of the mat. Turn the feet to face one another. It's like parallel. Inhale, halfway lift. Legs are nice and strong. Quads engaged. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, please. Let the head get heavy. And then come up, halfway lift. We're going to continue to walk towards the backside edge of the mat. Position your feet in a pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthen, lift your heart forward. And then exhale, bow, fold into the front leg. If you need to bend your knees here, do so. This isn't, again, we're not looking for a result or a certain outcome. We're just practicing for joy because we like it. Awesome. Deep bend in the left knee. Planche your hands forward, 3-point plank. So we're just stretching that left leg back. Breathe in. And then vinyasa here. It's a little vinyasa heavy practice, but hopefully that kind of just keeps us connected to the breath. Nice, drop to your knees here. We're going to reach the left arm up. Inhale, deep breath in. And then exhale, left arm threads towards the right. Left side of the face down. Right toes step back. And just breathe. Perfect. Start to untangle your left arm. Right knee comes in. That left arm reaches up, and then as it does, you just step the left foot forward. Nice. Sink into the front lunge. Reach back. Imagine you were wanting to open up into a quadricep stretch, but we're not quite going there. Breath in. And then reach that left arm forward, right toes tuck, down dog side stretch. So position the legs like warrior two, but you're walking at a diagonal towards the right. Let your head relax. Breathe. Legs are strong. And then long side edge of the mat, turn the inside edges of the feet towards one another. Inhale to lengthen. And then exhale, forward fold. And breathe in. Imagine looking up towards the inseam of your pants. We're going to come up halfway, inhale, and then exhale, walk the feet back towards the front of the mat. Step your left foot forward a bit. Little pyramid pose. Inhale to lengthen, pulling your chest forward. And then exhale, bowing into the front, shin bone. And again, if you're bending your knees because you're really tight, you might look something like this. That's okay. I'm sure you're still feeling it. Breath in. And then both hands plant, right knee bends. Extend that right leg back behind you. So strong 3-point plank, moving through Vinyasa. And meeting each other in downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Nice, yogis. Let's move back forward into a plank position. Nice strong arms here, strong belly. Reach your right toes back behind you, so revisiting that 3-point plank. Right foot comes forward, and as it does, right arm up, left knee down. Same sequence, we're just gonna add a little bit more. So as that right arm starts to reach back, just bend your knee, and without even looking, just seeing if maybe the further back you lean, the closer you get to that foot. Remember to breathe. And then exhale, release. Down dog side stretch. Nice strong lunge in the front leg. Arms extend out at a diagonal. Let your head relax. And then we're going to walk it out wide-legged. Inhale to lengthen. And then exhale to fold. A little faster on this one. Perfect. Inhale, halfway lift. We'll walk it back out, finding your pyramid pose. We got Revolved Triangle coming at us, so trying to prep the body for it. Nice, left knee bends, hands plant, left leg extends. Deep breath. And then find that Vinyasa. Really nice, yogis. I'll meet you back downward facing. Breath in and breath out. Come forward into that 3-point plank. Left leg extends. Breath in. Exhale, left foot forward, left arm up. Nice. So just setting up that, it's like a really low lunge. A twisted lunge, reaching the arm back behind you. Maybe the knee bends. Maybe you find a quad stretch. Not results driven, just enjoying it. Breath in. And then exhale, release, down dog side stretch. Starting to get a little bit warmer. Let the head relax. And then long side edge of the mat, wide-legged folds, breath in. Exhale, Parsarita. And really moving the weight into the balls of the feet. We'll come up halfway, walk it back out, front side edge of the mat, pyramid pose. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bow. Imagine pulling your left hip forward, your right hip back. Awesome. Knee bends, hands plant, 3-point plank. Breath in. Exhale, Vinyasa. I'll meet you in downward facing. Nicely done, yogis. Take a full breath in. Slow breath out. Nice. Reach your right leg up, please, three-legged. And we're going to move straight into Revolved Triangle. So right foot comes forward. Use your block if you need it. For this first round, I'm going to move with it. Afterwards, I won't, but if you still need it, it's there. So left hand to the block. Right leg extends, push back. Try to step your left foot in so you can start to complete that posture. So left toes turn out towards the left side edge of the mat just a bit. Right hand to the right hip or right hand up. It starts a little spicy, but I promise it gets better. Breath in. And then exhale, we're gonna rock straight into revolved half moon. So using a bit of momentum, block comes forward, lift up, look down. If your arm starts to get a bit tired, just bring it back to your hip point. Nice, reach back through the left foot. Maybe right arm up. Take a breath. Left foot back, sweep your arms forward, high lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, strong lunge, cactus through the arms. So chest coming forward, strong lunge in the front leg. And then interlace the fingers behind you, open up your chest, breathe in. Exhale, lean forward like you were gonna go into warrior three, but don't. Nice, hold it here. Keep breathing, right? Remember your why, even when it gets kind of uncomfortable. And then warrior two. Nice, arms open up. Strong lunge, arms reaching out. Reverse your triangle. So pushing back through the right leg, left arm down, right arm up. And let's prep for Trigonasana. So right hand comes down. Use your block here if you're feeling really tight or unstable. And take your left arm up. Now the only difference I'm going to add to this triangle is I'm actually going to take my right hand off of the mat a little bit. So you really want to open up, dig into that left heel, open up your chest, look up, maybe look to the left fingers, breathe in, and then exhale, right knee bends, step back, downward facing dog. All right, second side, here we go. Left leg comes up, three-legged. Deep breath in. Prep for that revolved triangle. So right hand maybe coming to the block, right foot steps forward. Notice how my right toes turn out towards the right a little bit. Then my chest twists, and then maybe I follow with the left arm. So I'm going to scoot back just a little bit because I'm kind of running out of room. But from this position, we're moving into that revolved triangle. So block comes forward, bend in the front knee. We lift and reach. Twist through the chest, so really actively pushing down into that right arm. Deep breath. And then exhale, right foot down, high lunge. Sweep the arms forward. Breath in. And then exhale, cactus the arms, opening up through the chest. Nice, interlace the fingers back behind you. Added stretch there, keeping the lunge. Lean forward with your heart. And finding breath through the stickiness. Nice, open up warrior two. Adjusting the feet. Heel and arch alignment. Nicely done. Take a breath. And then reverse your triangle. So I'm pushing back through the front leg. Opening up the left side body. And then Trigonasana. So legs stay the same. I'm just pushing the right hip back, reaching forward with that left arm, and then melting down. The difference here is left hand steps back, open up through the chest. So there's a bit more of a curve through the spine. Heart feels really open. Right heel is glued down towards the mat. And then release. Perfect. Step back, please. Downward facing dog. Let's move through Vinyasa just to reconnect to the breath. Reconnect to the joy. I'll meet you in Adho Mukha. Nice, yogis. Deep breath in. And slow breath out. Nice. Again, deep breath in. Slow breath out. Right leg up, three-legged. You know it's coming. Revolved triangle, right foot forward. Now for this one, I'm not taking left fingers to the outer edge of the right foot, which is pretty traditional, just because of the sequencing. It's a little bit easier when it's inside of the foot. And then shift forward, revolved half moon. Nice, breathe. Left foot drops, high lunge. Exhale. Inhale, interlace. Exhale, lean forward. Nice. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Exhale, really sit into it. Inhale, reverse your triangle. And then exhale, we're moving into Trigonasana. Remember to step the right hand back just a little bit, lean your skull back. Super expressive. And then turn to face the mat. Heel toe your right foot over to the outer edge of the mat. Drop your left knee down. A moment of rest in lizard. Now in your lizard, you can go as low as you want. Just remember to breathe. And if you're a fan of dragon, so that means blade side edge of the right foot, the only shift I'm going to ask you to think about taking is maybe walking your arms out at a diagonal towards the left. So really intense in that outer hip area and inner groin. Again, try to relax your face, try to relax your jaw, all the things. Perfect. Start to walk your body back to center, flatten your right foot, and then without coming back to center, just push the hips back, reach the toes up. You're going to skip your arms over to the right and just twist. You know, really fancy yoga terminology. Awesome. Really root down into the left knee so that left outer hip starts to stretch. And then perfect, turn everything back forward, flatten your right foot, and then you're just gonna take it for a walk into pigeon. So walking it over, rest, and relax. Really nice, yogis. I know these are some funky transitions. Try to relax your body, close your eyes. And just remembering why it is you like to get on your yoga mat. It's not to do all the tricks, right? It's not to have or look a particular way. It's because it just feels good. And you start to come on up and close that right heel in towards your inner groin area, so inner thigh. So right foot's walking in a little bit. You're gonna step your right hand off of the mat a bit and just turn your chest completely towards the left. Sweep your left arm up and back and just see what happens. If you start to make some good contact, maybe work on redirecting the chest forward, or maybe you might find yourself moving into a mermaid position, just a variation of king pigeon. Really try to Send the head, the back of the head towards the back of the mat. Pull your chest forward. And then release. Nicely done. Step back, downward facing dog, please. And we'll move through left side. Left leg comes up, three-legged. Exhale, left foot forward. Pravita Trigonasana, Revolved Triangle. Awesome, yogis. Stay committed to the breath. And revolved half moon, shifting the weight forward, lifting. Breath in. And then finding that high lunge, stepping back, arms reaching up. And then exhale, finding the strong lunge. Nicely done. Interlace the fingers back behind you. Open up your chest. Lean forward. Nice and strong. Not comfortable, but strong. Breath in. And warrior two. Awesome. Really nicely done. Reverse your triangle. So pushing back. Left leg drains out. And then Trigonasana. Nice, just stacking the bones. Using the breath to create space. Leaning back a little bit on this one. And release, lizard lunge. Left foot towards the left. Right knee comes down. Your variation of lizard, I'm going to go back into that dragon variation. So blade side edge of the left foot. My arms come out at a diagonal. And steady breath. Awesome. Slowly start to come on up. Inhale. I'm just going to send the hips back. Left toes reach up. So it's pretty wide. And then the arms just hop over that left leg. Nice spinning to face the left side edge of your mat. Really firm down into the right knee, the right quad. So you're pushing down with the right shin bone. And then shift back forward. Let's take it into Pigeon Pose. So left foot over to the right. My left side is always a little bit wonky. Left hand out towards the left. Or you can just choose to rest for a couple of breaths. If you want to start to work into that king pigeon position or mermaid. Just opening up through the chest, reaching the right arm back, and just seeing what's available, which for me every day is a little different. And that's the thing, is effort always looks so different in the body. It's not really consistent. And so when we rely on effort to give us results, the things that we're working on or working towards can become really, really heavy and not as fun. So remembering your joy and then listening to your effort can create a much lighter experience in the body. Nice, push back, downward facing dog. Nicely done, yogis. Let's top that off with a vinyasa. Deep breath in. Exhale, Adho Mukha. All right, let's move through that one more time. We're going to add some pizzazz to the end of that triangle. So let's just flow, moving a little bit more quickly. Right leg comes up. Inhale. Exhale, right foot forward. Pravita Trigonasana. Nice, hopefully feeling a bit more comfortable. Moving into Pravita Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Breath out, cactus the arms, interlace, open up the chest. Lean forward for a breath. And Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse your triangle. Exhale, Trigonasana. This time staying just as you are, so not taking that intense heart opening position with this. We're gonna move into regular half moon, so Ardha Chandrasana. And then if it's available, maybe Chapasana. And I want you to think, same thing here, same concept with that really expressive triangle. I'm just leaning my head back, pushing down into my right fingertips, pushing left foot into my left hand, and then releasing left knee behind you. Set it up for a twist, please. Awesome, really nice, yogis. Breath in and breath out. Nice, breath in and breath out. Release your twist in the chest, but keep it in the legs, and just turn towards your left side. Right arm's gonna push against the inner right thigh. Turn your chest towards the left, maybe look towards your left shoulder. Awesome. And then release the legs, bring them into double pigeon as best you can. Not a super comfy pose by any means. And just a couple of breaths here. Perfect. Slowly start to release your stretch. Send your right leg back behind you. Take your time. And I'll meet you in downward facing. Left side here. Left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot forward. Revolved triangle. We get ready to move into revolved half moon. Becoming a little familiar with the movements. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, interlace. Exhale, lean forward. Nice. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, just kind of holding it. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, Trigonasana. So moving from here, half moon inhale. Nice. Exhale, Chapasana. And just using everything that we've created in this practice to create an expressive shape, free of any expectations. And release, right knee behind you, and twist. Slow, steady breath. Keeping the legs as they are, unwind the torso. Left arm pushes against the left inner thigh. We turn and look towards the right. and double pigeon. Feet flexed, just to protect those knees. Leaning forward to any degree. Beautiful yogis, come on up. Let your legs just breathe, extend them forward out in front of you. And toes up. Adjust your tush and lean forward. Dandasana. Easy breath here. And just keeping your chest coming forward. Perfect. Come on up. Meet me on your backs. And we're just going straight into happy baby from here. So knees bending towards the outer edges of the ribs, feet facing the ceiling. Maybe some audible sighs. That was kind of a doozy. And then bringing your feet flat to the ground, yogis, just a couple of options. I'm not really going to walk you through them, just choosing kind of choose your own destiny kind of ending to the practice. So you can move through a bridge pose. If you're feeling open and ready for Urdhva Dhanurasana, you can take wheel. I'm going to move into wheel, so whenever you're ready, just prepping yourselves. And breathing. Nice. Coming down. Third or fifth exhale, wherever you are. And pulling the knees back into the chest. We'll take the knees over to the right. And just finishing with a twist. Let your head turn all the way to the left. Come back to center. And knees towards the left, head and right arm towards the right. And just relax. Beautiful. Come back to center, yogis. So we're going to finish this practice with a straddle, legs up the wall. If you don't have a wall nearby, just take your legs up towards the sky and hold them there for a little bit. Or you can take a traditional Shavasana. It's your practice, so you can do as you please. But I'm going to scoot over towards my wall. And I'm just going to swing my legs up. And just let the legs reach outwards. And a couple of breaths here. So there's no action in my legs whatsoever. I'm just letting gravity do the work. If that's too much for you, keep your legs in the traditional position. You can let your arms splay out. This is all about what it is that you need. It's all about why you came here onto your mat in the first place. And let your eyes close. And slowly start to bring your legs together. If you had them in straddle, I'm going to bend my knees, feet flat on the wall for just a moment, and then just roll over to one side. Getting out of legs up the wall is not super pretty, but it feels really good. And I'll come to meet you in a seated position on your mat. Hands at the tops of your thighs, eyes opened or closed, whichever you prefer. And we'll just seal our practice here, yogis, with gratitude. Gratitude for enjoying the journey and having the luxury of choice, and remembering why we decided to pursue something anyway. Remembering the reason instead of the result, the goal, the reward. And just enjoying the process to getting there, to transforming and changing from the inside out. And as always, yogis, thank you so much for sharing your very precious time with me. It is such an honor. Namaste.